Lords and ladies, welcome back to the escape from Shinra headquarters. Starting with possibly the most unrealistic boss fight I have ever seen in a Final Fantasy game, which is fighting a turret tank in a lift. Now this is the 100 gunner. This, I mean, I would stay on Barret, right? We can't even use it. Wow. I forgot how hard this thing hurts. Now, I don't think Barret can hit this with Death Blow, but I'm willing to find out. This is also why I put everyone in the back row. I might as well take advantage of the slide. Oh, he did. Get up, Barret. Might as well take advantage of the slight bit of damage reduction that I can get from it. Now, if you've got bolt plumes are fantastic to use now. I'm not sure if I can slow them. Let's find out. Is he immune to slow? He is not. Right, so that there's just made life a lot easier for us. What you do have to watch out for in this fight though, right, is he will call for help. And the fact that I want to morph, at least this guy, not really worried about morphing the other ones. So I do want to try and conserve some items here. I want to try and conserve some MP if I can. For when the other ones turn up. So I am going to use some items that I don't think are majorly needed going forward for anything. Nothing down there is worth it. I guess it's just going to be my bolt plumes. But I don't remember where they are. There they are, but 2 left. So it's already telling us that there's another enemy there, even though we cannot see the other enemy. It's not healed, and there it is. Whoops. The other enemy is not Aerith. It is not Aerith. I hate the way you have to do this to get to the other enemy sometimes. There it is. The Thunder Gunner. Which is... I have forgot I want to go that way. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, there we go. The Thunder Gunner. Now, I don't think I have to worry about morphing the Thunder Gunner. I could be wrong on that though. Thunder Gunner doesn't have a lot of health though. Weak to wind. Have Aerith hit herself to heal herself up there? While we chuck out a lovely little grenade bomb with the Barret. What are we looking at? Goodbye, Thunder Gunner. Yeah, the Thunder Gunner morph isn't fantastic. It's not something I'm really worried about. Might have to actually use that. Oh, why don't I have cure all set up on anybody? So we're gonna whittle it down slowly but surely. We'll get there. Now that I am out of bolt plumes, though, I am gonna actually have to resort to just attacking it as standard with magic, and remove Aerith on the healing duty. Now I don't know whether you can see it or not, but there is indeed another enemy just dropped down there. Again, not one that's really needed to morph. This is the Heli Gunner. Now thankfully Barret can't hit on the AoE side with his regular physical attack. 1200 health, weak against bolt and wind. Now, a lot of things like to say they're weak against gravity, right? Now, I am willing to test that. I think I have... Do I have a TS bomb somewhere? I don't have a TS bomb. No? Then I'm not going to be testing that. Oh, Aerith's asleep. Interesting. So, we'll go after the Heli Gunner. While keeping an eye on both their health, especially the 100 Gunner, right? The 100 Gunner is very important. We keep an eye on the health on the 100 Gunner. Ah, Red's got me restore all, not Aerith. That'll be why I couldn't say it on Aerith. That makes perfect sense now, actually. Seriously? I've just used me heal all. Me cure all. And now, oh, here we go. So the only one I've got awake at the minute. Oh, there we go, Aerith's up. Heal me, Aerith. Barret, am I grenade shot here? I think I'm free to grenade shot here. Oh my god, 99 damage. Yeah, there's a reason I don't use Demi very often. Oh wait, Aerith can wake up Red 13 as well. The healing rod does count as a physical hit if you hit an ally with it. It will wake Red 13 up. Who I'm pretty sure I queued an attack for him to actually hit the enemy who hit the heligunner there. Oof. Aerith just got dunked on there. Let's have you heal yourself there, Aerith. 453, so that one's gone. So now it does just turn into the Barret show. I need Barret to get all the kills. Well, not all the kills, I need Barret to actually, you know, get the kill. 127. And again Barret, 127. It's now to 108. Aerith will get limit off this. She can heal and wind. And now we just got an absolute mad morph chain. So I want Barret to morph this guy. Not because it's a particularly good morph or anything. It's just more of a useful morph than it is anything else. So we'll morph away here. And as you will see, we will get... It shows us an 8-inch cannon. Now the 8-inch cannon does... The 8-inch cannon does a lot of physical damage. Oh, we got a light curtain there. We can actually have a look at it here, to be honest. Let's just quickly arrange there. The 8-inch cannon, 8-inch cannon, 8-inch cannon. There's my 8-inch cannon. 4,000 physical damage. Which is honestly huge. I need that. I don't need that. I want that for a boss fight later. Now, Cloud here. This is a solo fight. And I don't believe there's any sleep. So I want... Dex, I want to be as fast as humanly possible without sacrificing too much in the way of survivability. Now his material setup is going to be... the only problem with them taking the material off everybody, right, is it goes all over the place. So I want a steel, I want morph, I'm not interested in death blow. Enemy skill could be useful, but not interested. I want elemental, and I want elemental bio. Elemental poison up here. For poison elemental. We are going to be fighting a human. And all human enemies in this game are weak to poison. So I want that. I wouldn't mind poisoning them as well, to be honest with you. But that's neither here nor there. Restore material will come in handy. Barrier, I don't think barrier is really needed. But we'll take it because it's strength and vit. I love the fact that some of these material now is now strength and vit, right? Like earth, strength and vit. Fire is a good one to have. So I don't even go fire HP absorb realistically. And we'll have a look to see what we're looking like stats wise now. 129 vit, 78 dex, 57 strength. It's not fantastic, but it's enough. Why do you want to fight me? Now, I can't remember if it's just this enemy's steel or morph that's kind of useless. But, again, we have spider silk. Or spider webs. Which means I can slow him. But yes, this is a new boss fight. We don't actually fight Rufus here. We fight a commando. A new type of artificial soldier. That is supposed to make soldier obsolete. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to lob a spiderweb straight at him. And hope and pray that it works. It does, but that just brings him down to normal speed, so we've got to use another one to actually get the slow effect on him. Ah, that's not what it is. Okay. So, barrier. Oh, I didn't give Cloud sense to that. This is going to be awkward. Steel. Couldn't steal anything. This. Take a second. Compose. This guy actually hits fairly hard. Oh, it was his steel that I wanted. Not so much his morph then. Right. Champion, because I haven't got sense, so this is going to be a lot harder to try and figure out when I need to morph. Crush Slash. We did just get to receive a double hit there. Crush Slash should paralyze him, which frees us up a chance to heal. We no longer have barrier, which is slightly problematic, but at the same time, I also am not really that fussed. See, we do very little damage to this guy, which is why I wanted to poison him. Cyclone Slash is fine. Like, even our morph will do about 30 here. What a guess. This thing has quite a lot of health. Unfortunately, physical attacks at this point in the game just suck. And I can now no longer use magic. This thing has a limit break. I don't know what to do here. Do I just wing a potion? I think I'll wing a potion and wait for the limit break. Oh, he got killed by poison. I should have morphed him. I'm pretty sure that he hasn't got anything useful to morph. If he does, then I'll come back and remedy that later. I'm positive it's just his steel that I'm interested in, which, as we saw there, was the gold armlet. Which is strength plus 10, magic plus 5, decent attack, decent defense as well. Now that is something I would normally I would put on a strength-based character. But Cloud realistically at the minute, he is sort of my mixed magic and physical attacking character. And get rid of the silver glasses now, and let's go back to his peace ring for strength and magic plus 5. Obviously, you're running your Cloud a different way, then build him a completely different way. Now what I want to do here though, is I'm going to make use of the save here, so I'm going to take care of that and I will be right back. Alright, and we're back after saving there. Back to, you know, escaping. Now it might look slightly different than when I left last time, but I quit the game and forgot to save. So I had to redo the last few boss fights, and the poison ticks killed the commando while there before I managed to get Cloud's limit off. But I did still steal the gold armlet there, which I'm gonna keep all of for now. That I don't put that on Cloud. Ding. It's Rufus. Didn't even fight him. Cloud just got stuck on the door. He didn't even make it through. No, none of them have. Nope. Right. And I'll put him back in the front. Not able to fight anything. Oh, that's right. It is getting to the mini game escape time. Shit, we're surrounded. I mean, at this point, Aerith, I don't think it's just you they're after. I mean, we kind of broke in, freed your mom, freed Tifa, rescued a research specimen, challenged Rufus. I mean, you know, we've killed a lot of people while we're here. But, you know, thanks for your optimism there, Aerith. Where's Cloud? Cloud's away with the fairies. He's chilling. Oh, and there it is. The music that haunted my childhood. I was exceptionally ass at this escape sequence when I was younger. I used to have to start the boss fight after it every time with an AoE cure just to get back on my feet because everybody was nearly dead. But hopefully we're not running that this time. I can't remember when I got the chance to sort out my party for this neither, as nobody's equipped or has material or anything. And yes, the boss fight at the end of this is another. Well, the steel's not as important as, in my opinion, as the morph. The morph's really important. But this is very straightforward. Okay, or X to attack on the right. Square. There to switch. Although I can hit okay here to unequip my party. Like I've even got a party. Now, who do I want in this party realistically? Barrett 100%. I want Barrett. I think. Yeah, I want Barrett for the cover. I'm gonna try and give Barrett a big dirty Vit build. Tifa at the minute, I don't think Tifa's really needed. I think I'd be better suited with red than Tifa at this moment in time. Why does everyone have limits? Tifa and Aerith don't have their limits, do they? Oh, Aerith does. Whatever. Whatever. Unfortunately, I spam that much magic, it's hard to remember whether I actually use people's limit breaks or not. But having limits filled for a boss fight isn't a terrible thing. Actually, hang on. I'm going to take care of forming my party here off screen because I want to change around the bangles that the people are wearing. I want another 4-slot spare to chuck on Barrett. So I'm going to take care of that and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, we're healed up. I've got the party, well, my party somewhat sorted. Now, unlike standard Final Fantasy 7, we do not have to worry about putting everyone in the back row here for a back attack. We don't get back attacked, so hard edge 4-slot fairy ring on Cloud, protect vest, gold armlet, and assault gun on Barrett. The gold armlet just because it is the best bit of defense boosting equipment I've got. And it keeps his attack somewhat relevant to everyone else's. And then, obviously, 4 slots and silver glasses on red. Just purely because I can get more speed out of Red 13 this way. You see, 75 dex gives him some decent speed. Barrett's got 93 vit, so he's sitting at 131 defense for the cover material. And Cloud's at 102 vit, to be honest with you, which is kind of naughty. But that's the party I'm rolling with. So let's go. One thing I do like about this mod though is it gives you this as if we were already doing the mini game at Gold Saucer. Although I still suck at it, as you can see, but there's no health bars, so there's nothing to worry about. You're gonna see what the score would be if we did perform like this at Gold Saucer. Get away. I missed. Get away. There we go. I mean, I'm not a sword expert or anything, but like, wouldn't hitting a bike like this with your sword be like extremely damaging to your sword? Also, don't be scared to use the side of the side of the road to just smash the Shinra troopers into. 6,005. I say if we hit over 10,000 here, then you know, if we did it in the Gold Saucer, then that would be a trophy in the new release version of Steam, or the PS4 version, as it technically is, I suppose. Hey, hey, get lost. Get lost. Come. That made the noise. That made the noise as if I hit there. Come on. How about the scoundrel? Come on. Come. There we go. There we go. I'm 100 points off what would be needed at this point in time to get the achievement in Gold Saucer. I mean, you need to finish it at that score. But it's looking like we might. Oh, we would have. Hey, well, I would have got the achievement for the Gold Saucer for 11,850. It's a shame I don't use this to make me GP at the Gold Saucer. I still prefer chocobo betting. Get a chance at some decent items and some GP, so what's not to like about that? But, as you can see, there's no back attack here as we fight Motor Wing. Motor Wing hurts. 5,000 health, weak to ice, and bolt. Both of which I think I've got on red, I want to say. I think Red's got both of them on. He also has AoE Cuba, which is 100% getting used right now because Barrett just does not want to. He does not want to proc that cover material apparently. Look, enemies in this game, especially early game, I've noticed. There we go, we've got another 4 slot. Early game are definitely going to hurt. Which is even why I've come to this here with 2 alls. And our physical attacks at this point in the game are just absolutely atrocious. That sort of gets fixed. I need to know how much damage Cloud actually does with a morph, you know. What's the morph damage looking like? Cloud? What are we looking at, dude? A lot of damage or no damage? 40 damage. Well, Barrett took that AoE heal now, I guess. Now, Cloud does have me enemy skill, so he is just going to be using laser until we get it down to below 100. That looks like it's going to hurt. Ow. Let's cure the silence on yourself. I guess we're just going to have everyone just self-heal here with a potion. Apart from Cloud, who is going to die. Awesome. Just what I wanted. Oh, time you done some... Mate, will you leave Cloud alone? Jesus Christ, wing boy. Let's do that. So you actually cannot get a chance to kill him. He's gonna die again, isn't he? This is turning out fantastic. Maybe I should have given Cloud some more health. Right, Red, heal yourself. Barrett, pick this spiky blonde haired dude back up, please. Red, immediately have the potion queue to chuck straight onto him. Right, we survived. Let's break up this chain of attacks here. Get some more healing in. I promise not all battles are going to go like this. It is just the fact that this dude does have something really good to steal. Honestly, I think I'm just going to run Barrett as a standby tank. A tank that occasionally heals is what Barrett's job's going to be here. It's like Red's going to need healing now. So Barrett can take care of that before we heal everybody else. Don't forget though, keep track of this dude's health. Unfortunately, Red's bolt just got wasted there. Bam. 331. I say once he's down under 100, if I can get him, if I can get him down close to like 40, 50 health, then champion. It's going to make my job of stealing so much, morphing him so much easier, and I don't have to disappear and do it off screen like it's seeming like I might have to if I get a little bit carried away here. So now what I'm going to do is, I think Red's going to become my healer. With him being silent, he can be on standby just there. Chuck potions if needed. What's its health at? Barrett isn't doing 500 damage, so we should be fine here. We should be absolutely fine. Yeah, no, 380, 196. Right, we'll all take a turn to heal here. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do here to attack him that's not going to kill him. Barring, like, maybe it's a regular attack from Cloud. That might just have saved my bacon here. 83, there we go. We can get him off now. We just have to survive by chucking ridiculous amounts of potions. But I don't mind that in the slightest. There we go. But we get a Phoenix ring for morphing them. Now, the Phoenix ring is something I am very much after. Oh look, we got Lunatic High already for Red 13. I should state the amount of uses for your limit to get your level, you know, your level 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, as well as the kills to get like your 2, 1, 3, 1, are a lot lower than what they used to be. So it does make it, you know, that little bit easier to actually get your limits up to the levels now. But I mean, honestly, the limits save you bacon in this now. Before they were just kind of like, who needs them? I can just attack and do slightly less damage with a regular attack, or use magic and do slightly less. But now your limits actually feel worth it. So again, before we leave here, I am going to have a look at what we just got there. The Phoenix Ring. Spirit plus 30, resists fire and holy, and blocked instant death. Do I have a use for this yet? Not really. Is it nice to have? 100%. It is nice to have. She should be. I mean, they're in calm. Not like we ever say them. You sure you want to go, Tifa? You sure you want to go, Aerith? How about you, Red? Okay. We don't get the option with Red. He's like, I'm journeying with you till I get home. Let's go! We're heading to calm. Unfortunately, before we hit calm, we have a lot of other things we also have to take care of. It's what I'd like to say, knowing full well that there is some steals and some morphs that need to be done. We get to the PHS. Now, I'm just going to keep my party the same as I just had it there. Just going to keep these guys in it for now. Because they're already equipped and have materia, so why not? It's a very interesting combination. Boys, party! Was I going to do something? I was going to do something there. I wanted to check what materia I actually have. Ice, lightning, destruct, fire, and restore. Right. Yeah, I don't need the world map tutorial. So there is a couple of enemies we want to keep an eye out for here on our way to calm. By keeping an eye out, I mean I'm actively going to look for them. One is not these Devil Riders. Lunatic High. These Devil Riders don't have anything remotely useful to morph or steal. I'm saying Devil Riders, they're just called Devil Ride. Nothing useful from these guys. I mean, in fact, have I got Barrett as the only one in the front row? Is that what I've mistakenly done there? No, I got back attack. I got back attack, didn't I? That's right. I'm actually looking for an enemy that we normally would look for Matter Magic. I am looking for the custom sweeper. Or just a sweeper. Calmfang? Calmfang rings a bell, but I don't think it's the Calmfang I'm looking for. Oh, quit it. Couldn't steal. I'll be honest, I am very tempted to I do get very tempted to increase the steal rates when playing. I don't think it's this guy I'm after. In fact, I'm almost positive it's not. No, I didn't think I was. Barrett, use Death Blow. I mean, Red used Death Blow. Because I think Red 13's Death Blow is hilarious. Ah, oh, come on, Cloud. You could have killed that. 142. You see, unfortunately... Yeah, no, it wasn't. I didn't think it was, but unfortunately, I don't actually have my document open at the moment to tell us which exact enemy I am... that normally appears with the Calmfang that I'm looking for. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to just cut here until I find the enemy that I'm after. And we'll get these two enemies found and then we'll see what happens from there. So yeah, I'll take care of that and I'll be right back. That didn't take long, it was quite literally the very next battle. The Custom Sweepers. I love being able to use Lunatic High. Lunatic High is such a such a good level 2. They're level 1. So yes, these guys here, I mean, I'm saying I want to steal from. I'm going to steal from them to show you, but I don't think it's as important. Obviously, same as normal, they have Macro Magic, Big Whoop. We already have Macro Magic, so we're not actually as bothered about it. So Custom Sweeper is 520 health, weak against Bolt. What a surprise. Get on Red. Red hasn't missed a death blow yet. 410, that one might be primed for the old Morphin there. So that one's a 183. That one's definitely took more damage. Not enough though. Not enough. Unfortunately, if you don't like Morphin, right, then unfortunately you're gonna have a bit of a rough time with some of these enemies for the things you want. I mean, I'm probably just gonna morph both here actually. I'm probably just gonna stop attacking. Steal? Oh, come on. There it is, an Iron Bangle. We get an Iron Bangle from these guys if we steal. Now, yes, the Iron Bangle, it's not fantastic, but we're more interested in really is the morph. Right, it's the morph that's keeping us interested here. When we morph, we get a pair of atomic scissors, which used to be the steal from these guys. That's how I found out that it was a morph. I went to steal from these as normal. Didn't work, so I morphed them. But the atomic scissors are a weapon for Barret. Now, what I like about the atomic scissors is they give Barret a much needed spirit boost. You see, spirits are 32 there. So if we give him the atomic scissors, and also get rid of that gold armor there for 4 slot. Yeah, we'll give him a 4 slot. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. So that we get an extra 2 material slots, which I don't need at the minute. And he's now front row viable, which is also very nice. And I don't think I have a single tent, do I? I do not. Awesome. Do have plenty of potions. But like I say, he does get a nice spirit boost off of there. Plus 40 spirit, taking up 72. Now, there is another weapon coming up that we don't actually need. So, I mean, you don't have to steal. There is another weapon coming up very shortly. This battle is not the one I want. It's not the battle I want, but it's the battle I've got. Perfect time to show off Barret's atomic scissors, to be honest. So now remember, Barret's not in the battle row anymore, so if he gets hit, he's not going to restore health at the end of the turn. What's actually going to happen is he's going to get a small increase to his strength. Meaning that as long as he's in the front row with these atomic scissors, he will gradually start to hit, well, harder and harder. Which, I mean, isn't a terrible thing. You know, do we want Barret hitting that a little bit stronger? Yeah, of course we do. Why wouldn't we? Now, like I said, there is one particular enemy I am looking for here that only appears on the grasslands. Hopefully we get him in the next one. And do we? We do not. So I'm going to disappear and I'll come back once I've found the enemy I'm after. Now, it is what I need to do. It is going to be awkward to do, to try and morph these enemies, but hopefully we can do it. So I'm going to disappear and take care of that, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back, and there it is. Our little thief in the corner there. Oops, let's turn off me fast forward. Now, the problem with this guy is, well, same as anything with the Prowler. They steal and then try to run away. But I need to morph him before he runs. This guy was one of the reasons I was debating on actually increasing the morph damage with the mod that we have just to get him. But we do get the Grand Glove for morphing him, which is normally a weapon that we get for Tifa a little bit later on. It's normally in the Mithril Mines with the big chain swingy dude whose name I can't remember. So yes, atomic scissors and the grand glove. You know, straight out of Midgar. Matter of magic in case you killed the little enemy samples too quickly. And the best thing is we can automatically go and look what the grand glove does when I find it. There it is. So it's spirit 30 and look 20 for Tifa, which... Whoops. Things on my desk falling over there. Which, yeah, fair enough, that's not the greatest stat increase for somebody that's going to be, you know, monking it up. I want strength and dex on Tifa, to be honest with you. But it's what we've got, so there is that. But I mean, between that and I didn't show the iron bangle. The iron bangle resists blunt damage, but it's terrible. Like, it's not very good at all. It's got high defense. Don't get us wrong. But apart from that, it's not something I would generally advocate for using. So there's nothing to do now but to head into calm, strip everybody of their equipment, as I do every time I come into a town now. Remove all, and then a remove all. Because they're majorly about to walk away from us. Now, what I really like about the new towns in this game is obviously they've got new dialogue and such. But other than that, they have save points, which means I can come up here by this lovely little bit up here that was normally just wasted space, and I can save and say that this is where we are going to leave it for today. We've successfully escaped Midgar and we have made our way to calm. And you know what that means? It's the exciting time of the flashback we've all seen a million times and wish we could skip. Now, I can skip it, but I'm not going to. Because there's some slight changes to Cloud Sephiroth in it that are honestly extremely fun. So join me for that next time, won't you? But until then, this has been Daddy Gladdy. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.